Hi, uh, Cloudera Impala. That's the session that we are going to see today, and this is part of the Big Data Hadoop training series. So we need to understand what is Cloudera Impala. But then before that, I am just introducing myself. My name is Mukund Kumar Misra, and rest of the information. Yes, I can share later, but then let us understand what is Impala. So we'll understand what is Impala, Impala's place in the big data ecosystem architect, then how Impala is like a data warehouse. We'll see our first Impala query and how to get the information from Impala, how we can insert our data into Impala table. So a small demo on all these things. So what is Impala? So it's from, as you can see the name, Cloudera Impala. So it's an open source software project developed by or created by Cloudera. It is an open source by Apache Hadoop software now, and that is available for wide audience of database analysts, users, and developers. It provides database management system for data stored in the computer clusters of connected machines running Apache Hadoop. It's a query engine that makes SQL queries simple enough to be accessible to analysts who are familiar with SQL. So mostly analysts are familiar with SQL type of query only, and also the business users for business intelligence, the tools which are running on Hadoop. So Impala is allowing users to fire low latency SQL queries for the data stored in SDFS and HBase without any data transformation or movement. And it also enjoys the same benefits of Hadoop as used by components like Hive, Pig Latin, MapReduce, and other components. So how we can see how Impala is there. So I'm showing you something on Cloudera. So you can see I'm already logged on into Cloudera. So let us understand like how exactly it will be working. So let me walk you through Cloudera Impala directly, and then you'll understand like how we can use Impala. So I have started Cloudera, and on the screen I typed Impala shell. So it takes me to the Impala shell. Now let me do one thing. I say here show databases. I can see some databases are created there. I have created a database of my own name. So let me see if I can uh, go inside. So creation of database is same, like if I say create database and I say Mukund 2, so it creates a database. You can see the create database command is working there, and it will create one database called Mukund 2. So it is saying like query created database Mukund 2, return 0 rows, and how much time it took. So again, if I say show databases, so I can see like Mukund 2 is also created. So if suppose I go to the database Mukund and I say here show tables, so you can see one table has been created. The table has been created in a similar way like we are creating in any RDBMS. So let us see this the presentation on that, and then we'll come back again here. So let us go for this presentation again, and we'll see how it is working. So similar way on the presentation also, as you can see, I have entered the info. So I clicked the icon, and then on this screen I have typed Impala -shell. and then Impala-shell has started. To stop Impala, we can simply say quit semicolon, so it will show me goodbye, and then that way I can come out of Impala. So I have created the database Mukund. You have seen the database, and I said use Mukund. So you have seen like how I have created database and how show database command has helped me in showing which are the databases created. And then if I want to go inside database, so how I can do that. I've created this table you have seen, create so student table. So create table student, and I am saying stud ID, big int, comma, name string, then comma address string. So it has created a table. Now if I say show table, so I can see there is a table created student. And if I say select start from student, so it will be showing me in the similar way like nothing is there. So but this way the things are there, like how I create table, how I can show table, and how I can say select a start from student. If I say describe student, means what it will be telling me like what are the data types associated with each of the columns that I have created. And then if I suppose insert a value, so you can see like how I'm inserting a value. So insert into student values. So this is for stud ID, then this is the name, and this is for address. And then once inserted, I want to see like whether the values have been inserted. So you can see select the start from student, and you can see like how the informations have been inserted there. Now the information that we have inserted, where the information is going. So if you are from Hive background, so you can understand like how this location can be identified. Like you can see Hadoop fs space hyphen ls slash user slash hive slash warehouse slash mukund.db. So I have created Mukund database. In Hive also the same thing happens. Like in Hive, if suppose we are creating a database, so by default, if suppose we are not specifying a particular location, so by default it will get created in warehouse location. You can refer my video on Hive where I have created the database, but then here you can understand like the location in Cloudera. So it is suppose I say Hadoop fs hyphen ls slash user. So inside user so automatically it is Hive folder is there, and then warehouse is there, and whichever database you are creating, so that becomes a directory, and whichever table you are creating, so that becomes again a directory. So you can see here like if suppose I say what is the student, so you can see student is again a directory. See here, the student is again a directory. I'm trying to find out what is a student. So student is again a directory. Now the information, so once I go inside this, so student, then I am saying Impala insert staging, so that's the output that comes, and inside that you can see so lots of other informations like how I can see the data. So similar way, if suppose I say Hadoop fs hyphen cat and the location, so the file that has been created by default, that's the location where the data is stored. So you can see the data that is stored there. This data you can also explore using Hive. So using Hive also you can see the same data. Means what, Hive and Cloudera are working together, and there are lots of benefits of using Impala, in the sense like if suppose you are using Impala, so it is faster, it is giving you faster access than Hive, and that's the benefit of using Impala. So you can see here, if I go back here, so you can see like if suppose I say select star from student, so it is giving me the information that is there inside that particular table, and same information I can find. So same thing you can see here. Let me say quit to come out of this. I say clear the screen, so I'm clearing the screen.